Okay, all right, we're all good here. Over there. I think we're good. Mario's in place. And, yep, shirts all together. Yep, so good.
No white flamingo, no.
What? Did he just say flamingo? Is he gonna be... Yo, hey.
No, Mommy.
No.
Let me sleep.
No, Joe.
Oh, God.
Joe, come on, we gotta do the show soon.
What?
We're doing the show soon.
Gunshots.
Wait. Is that a couch? When'd you get the couch?
Found it.
Forget it. Just pour your glass.
In your living room.
Soon. Is that the red light? Is it on? Are we filming right now?
That's a good question. Tell me.
Oh my gosh. Every time.
The soda pop.
Every time with this. This is literally just a reoccurring thing for us.
I gotta have the soda pop.
You fella, we had to set up. We had to wake you up, pour the glass Mario's, and I'm gonna need a
The
minute.
daily sugar dose.
We gotta talk about this later.
Yes.
Anyway, welcome back to Gamers Universe. I'm Troy Delo. Joining me as always, my good buddy Mr. Joe.
I'm here.
Mr. Fedora hat wearing man guy.
Isn't that a fedora?
Oh,
Not
that's
this
not a
time,
fedora.
at least. I'm not.
Oh, no, this time. Anyway, today's games are Fallout 4 and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I figured, we do a thing where the things that are out of recently words form sentences.
Which form phrases?
What I'm trying to say is the two games that are out recently that are a big hype as of right now are Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Fallout 4. So I figured we just do those. So let's get started, unless you have something to say.
No.
Okay then. With us as always is Mario. Yeah.
Such a classy guy.
He's so classy. Yeah, so joining us, Mario, blah, 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 this, that, this, blah, blah, blah. Let's get started with the show. What was this? Anyway, just in case you're new to the show, let me tell you how we do it around here. We break games into categories of graphics, storyline, gameplay, replayability, and then we add all that up to a final score. That's how we do it. That's how I like it. So, let's get started. We're going to start with Fallout 4. Any objections? No.
Maybe.
I don't care.
Okay.
So, let's start with the graphics. So, to me, it looks the same. I don't know what it is, but to me, Fallout 4 looks the exact same as the last Fallout.
How dare you?
I dare just fine.
Don't you ever talk about Fallout like that.
I will talk about Fallout like that.
You know why you talk like that?
For the sole purpose.
You want to know why?
Shut up. For the sole purpose of I'm not that good. I'm not that good at first-person shooters.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean I don't like the game. I'm just not that good at first-person shooters, so I don't plan on picking this one up. But
first person and third person.
I'm actually pretty good at third person.
Then maybe you should get it.
Well,
stop complaining.
You know what? So I gave the graphics a 4 because to me it just looks the same. There was no whatever.
I gave the graphics a 9. It's definitely not the same.
Oh, really?
A lot of people are complaining about the graphics, which I can't understand. I don't know if they're PC or
Extra poppins.
Console players. However, PC is better when it comes to graphics because systems have a set internal parts which are obviously not perfect. Okay, I'm trying to talk here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, thanks. So I mean, if you're a console gamer, please don't. I mean, I suppose you can say whatever you want. Just don't let the graphics bother you because you're playing on console.
Extra poppins.
Oh my God. You don't even have a PC. All you have is a PS4. Get out of here. So I mean,
sir, please.
For next gen, I think they definitely do look better. They don't look anything like the other ones. So I mean, yeah, better. Go.
Storyline. So, because transitions are weird. Segues are weird too. Storyline. I don't know that much about the storyline. From what I understand, you can play as a male or female character, and then like there was a recent happenings, and then nuclear war stuff happened, and then you fall into a vault, and then you wake up from cryostasis. I'm pretty sure that's the word I'm looking for. And you do things. That's literally all I know. That's literally all I know. Do you know
Thank
any more?
God I know more.
Oh, well, good. Please, Master Joe, enlighten us, please.
Enlighten you?
Please.
First things first, you start out in your house with your wife and your kid.
Boy or girl, doesn't matter.
It's a boy.
Oh, King Henry II.
Sean.
Oh, his name is Sean.
Sean's name is Sean.
I thought his name was King Henry II.
And it's a lot like the third one. You end up having to look for somebody, like you look for your father in the third one. This time, your son is kidnapped, so you have to try to find your son. Anyway, back to the house.
Oh, the house.
So you start out in your house. You're in the bathroom in front of the mirror above the sink, and that's how you create your character. You can switch from the wife and the husband depending on, if you want to be a male or female character. Oh. After that, nuclear bomb goes off while you're standing on a platform going down into the vault, and pretty much you and like 7 other people survive, and there are some people that are already down there.
Sad stories are sad.
Yeah. Anyway, they put you in a cryo chamber and freeze you.
I got that word right.
Freeze you for quite a few years.
200. Right?
Well, I'm not. It's hard to figure that one out because you're frozen for like about 210, maybe 212. However,
something.
Yeah, it's a little tricky because you're frozen, then you're unfrozen, and then you see your wife and or husband get shot, and they take Sean, and then you get froze. No. You get frozen again, so you end up waking up. And at that point, you've been in there for about
several years,
210 to 212 years. So you go back to your house, and there's Cosworth, your family robot or whatever they're called, the floating robots that they've had throughout the games, a buzzsaw and such. And he's like, the maid, if you will, butler.
Robot maid.
Did everything.
Robot maid.
Yeah. And it's cool because they actually programmed names. Some of them are actually inappropriate, which I will not say. Overall, it's the same, similar. I'll say it's not the same as Fallout 3. That's the general gist of it, and I won't give too much away.
Oh, really?
Nice watch. Where'd you get it?
From the Invisible Store. You managed to kill about 3 minutes. I guess that's all right. But anyway, I gave the storyline an 8. It's a good story for what it is, and I'm not that fond of like finding people stories, but this one's okay, I guess.
What about Revelations? You have to try to find that.
You're not finding a person in Revelations.
You're finding a room. Oh my God.
You're finding keys to a room, sir.
Oh my God, I lost my keys. Where could they be?
There weren't like keys, they were like stone.
Let me look.
Why are we talking about this right now?
Let me look on the saddle of my horse. Maybe they're there. Maybe they're in my other pants.
Why are we talking about this right now?
Because you're trying to find keys.
Shut up.
Keys. Have you ever looked at home?
Oh my gosh, I forgot where we were. Storyline. I gave it an 8. What do you give it? 30-second version.
9.
9. Okay, good. We're done. We're done with storyline. Let's move on, please.
You're still trying to find things.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Help me. Gameplay. Now, for the gameplay, for what it is, I gave it a 10 because it's fun. There's a lot of customizations.
Use another word.
No, shut up. I'll use the words that I want to.
No, you won't.
There's a lot of customizations to not only the character, but weapons. And there's a fun little system. I don't care what it's called.
That you can build a base.
Well, there's that too. But I'm talking about like how you can like slow down time. You can
The
pick,
VATS system.
yeah, that system.
Back.
You can pick different body parts, which shows like you have this much percentage of hitting this body part, where you have this much percentage of hitting this body part. And then you pick the body part and you shoot it when you activate it.
I gave it a 10.
Oh, very lovely.
Since I've played it quite a bit. It's hard, don't get me wrong, but it is adventurous.
Challenges and stuff.
Not just challenging, but
Stuff.
a lot of action. You know, it's like the other one. You come across an enemy almost every like step you take.
You get a dog.
Crazy.
You get a dog.
Yeah, the dog will kill things too. It's fun. Anyway,
the dog is adorable. You don't get to name it though, do you?
no.
No, that's sad. I should have done that. Anyway, replayability. I gave it another 10 because, again, the customizations, there is a lot of free roam and all that, and it's fun. With the customizations, to not only your player, but your character. Can you customize the dog? You can't customize the dog.
I'm not too sure. I've come across, dog
Stuff.
like scarves and chains and armor.
Oh, well then that counts.
But I haven't figured out if you can put it on them or not.
You should be able to.
You should be able to, but
Keyword being should be. Game developers. We haven't mentioned the game developers.
oh, nice job.
Bethesda. They made Dishonored and Elder Scrolls.
That you should know.
Segues are weird. Replayability a 10. What'd you give it?
I gave it a nice 10.
A nice 10?
A lot of
Stuff.
exploration and hours to be put in this game.
Yeah.
That's
We're really laid back this episode,
yeah.
aren't we? We're really laid back this episode, aren't we? I blame the couch.
You honestly interrupted me
Yes.
for that.
Yes, for that.
For those words of wisdom.
I blame the couch.
Well, thank you.
I'm a little jealous of his
Your
couch
10
right now.
seconds of fame are over.
I have all the fame.
There will be DLC coming out for Fallout 4, which has, I think it's 200 hours of gameplay in each
Another
one.
200 hours?
And I don't know how many DLC there'll be.
But
So there might be 4 DLC.
get the season pass. No one cares.
Yeah, the season pass, you should definitely get that.
Yeah. Final scores. So, out of all my scores, it sums up to a 9. Because, it's a solid game that I may or may not, mostly not going to get. Don't hate me for it. That's all I got. I literally have nothing else.
You're always talking about how I don't know anything about anime. Don't aggravate our Fallout fans.
Didn't I just say don't hate me
Yeah,
for
I
it?
said that too. But you know what you did? You
yeah.
said don't anger our fans. You don't anger our fans.
I will not anger our
I bet
fans
you we
'cause
have.
I apologized.
bet you we have more.
You didn't
fans.
apologize.
Yes,
I
I
apologized.
did. I bet you we have more fans that are Fallout 4 compatible and
You'll be surprised how
wanting.
many anime people are out there, sir.
Yeah.
What'd you give the final score? Hurry up. Wrap this up.
Final score, I gave it a 9 due to what the scores are,
Oh, really?
what it is supposed to be, and also because I have it and I've played it and it's awesome.
He's just jealous of my swagger.
What's swagger?
We're going to move on to the next game. We're going to move on to the next game now. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is the newest installment in the Assassin's Creed series, made by the developers, of course, Ubisoft, who made Splinter Cell and other Tom
Clancy.
nobody cares,
Well,
other Splinter Cell games,
that's
and
just rude.
and a game that's coming out sooner in the year of 2016, The Division,
Which is, I do believe, March 8th,
March 8th.
if I saw the date
If you're
correctly.
into that sort of stuff. But, Ubisoft, well-known, I almost said franchise. They're not a franchise, they're a developer.
Mm-hmm. Well,
gameplay. No, not gameplay. I'm sorry. I'm out of whack. But anyway, this, you know what? I can't even talk anymore. Words make sentences, and just this is out of line.
You said that in the beginning.
Let's
Let's move on and start talking about the bigger
picture
issues.
here.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let me just get the blahs out right now. Now I can be.
What is this? Angels in the outfield?
This could be if you wanted it to. Graphics. How have we not been canceled yet?
Explanation.
How have we not been canceled yet? Graphics. So.
You want to know why?
Some people have told me that the graphics actually look worse than they did in Unity. I don't see it. I think they're just slightly better than Unity. But it's hard to tell unless you really compare the two side by side. So for me, the graphics are just a 9. They have facial recognition. So that's good. I don't see that many texture pop-ins, I just 9. Why not?
Yeah, the one thing that I do have to say is it does look similar, but I think Unity did have slightly better graphics. However, that's what I think caused a lot of problems with that game, such as lagging, glitching,
loading screens.
Yeah, not just that, but like problems with just the general running of the game. Even if you're on console, the game lagged like crazy depending on where you were, which is not good. It's a bad thing.
It doesn't do that much this time, so that's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's really what it is. I think they lowered it just a little bit enough to run the game so much better, and I don't have any complaints about this game, really. I came across one glitch. I'll explain that when we get to another section of our ratings.
That's surprising. I haven't run into that many glitches yet.
Yeah. And I mean, it wasn't really a glitch. It was just something that it did. Yeah. However, yeah, in an all-around sense, I have no problems with this game.
Me neither.
None.
We're going to save that story for later. I actually want to hear about this.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
I gave it a, what is that, an 8? Yeah, an 8.
No, it's a 2 because he hates Assassin's Creed. No, it's an 8.
Uh-oh, somebody.
What happened?
My phone just vibrated.
Why do you not have that in your pocket?
Because
this is the most disorganized episode.
Well,
this entire...
I mean...
Wow. Let's just move on to storyline, shall we? Now, the storyline here is it's set in London, so, you get to hear a lot of London people talking and stuff and all that stuff, and yeah. Yeah, so it's set in London, and there are 2 main assassins who you play as in the game. Jacob and Evie Fry, they're like twins, brother and sister. And whoever you play as, they both have different types. Like Evie's the more stealth type, with her skill set being more based on stealth. And then Jacob is more of the brawler type, where his skills give him like better defense and faster strike, more powerful striking than Evie does. So you keep that in mind as you play. And the storyline is basically London is corrupted by the assassin's main enemy, the Templars. And Evie and Jacob go to London to free the city of London from the grasp, I guess, of the Templars. That's a better word for it. And the main Templar bad guy you're after, his name is Crawford Starrick. And you see lots of footage of him, lots of cutscenes that involving him, a lot of talk about him. I think my favorite cutscene with Starrick is right after you assassinate this person who ends up being his cousin. He ends up hearing this news. He goes into a room, starts playing a piano, and he's just singing a song. He's playing the piano, singing. This one guy, I don't know why I'm laughing at this, but he walks in the room, looks around, sees him, and goes, "Sir, He takes his pistol and just shoots him in the head. I don't know why I'm laughing, but
nice.
That was just funny to me. And all he says is, "I told you not to disturb me." And I don't know why, but that cracked me up. I thought that was so funny. So you know who the main bad guy is, and he gets referenced throughout the whole game. And I think that's good. That's like a good thing. You you know who the guy you're going after is, and you see him in action a lot. And like he is a jerk. He is a butt face, and you gotta go get him because he's evil. And I like that in games, you know? So to me, the storyline is 10 because the way they like do things and the characters you meet, it's good. That's all I got.
Thanks for the explanation.
Mm-hmm.
I give the storyline a 9. I mean,
he hates Assassin's Creed.
So far it's pretty good. I like the idea that they had for gangs.
Yeah, the gangs were really good.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? It's instead of just Assassins and Templars, it's now, Assassins and Templars, but they're based around gangs and things like that.
Gang warfare.
There are only 3 different kinds of weapons, but there are specific upgrades in different ones.
I think it's cool.
In an overall sense, yeah, the storyline was interesting. It was interesting. The bickering between Jacob and Evie was really cool.
Sibling bickery, sibling rivalry. That was a very nice touch.
And the difference between the two, their thinking and everything.
Yeah.
And it really showed. So.
Yeah. Because Evie's plan was to find the piece of Eden and then use it against the Templars, where Jacob was just, give me my targets so I can stab. Give me.
Are you done?
Target.
I was just about
to me my target, Joe. What are you doing sitting there?
I'll give you a target. Your target is at the top of the building and you going off it.
Oh, well then. I have somewhere to be after this. And so do you after this too. In the parking lot, sir.
All right, sir.
Okay. That's good to know. Anyway, what'd you give the storyline again?
9. If you'd be paying attention, you would have known.
9, he says. Gameplay. The gameplay is super good. They reamped like all the different elements, like navigation, combat. They like redid all that. They added the use of carriages, so that's pretty cool. You can drive around in carriages and stuff.
In the beginning, I thought that was a little weird because it'd be very clunky.
Yeah,
but it wasn't bad.
There's actually a skill you can upgrade.
I know.
Your driving skill, that's pretty cool.
I did that.
The different tools you can use, like the, I forgot what they're called, but they're like grenades, and then you throw them, and then they produce like an electric shock that stuns the enemies.
Stun grenade, I think.
Stun grenades,
literally what they're called.
I think hallucinogenic darts. They brought back throwing knives and the whistle. Thank you. That was so annoying. And yeah, and then like the gangs and how that all transitions. It's really good. And, there's always stuff you can do in there. And for me, my one complaint really was that money was really hard to come by, but then I unlocked the fight clubs and all my problems were solved. That was just it.
I helped you with that.
Yes,
anyway.
Yes, I would thank you, but then I'd have to care. So I gave gameplay a 10.
I gave it a 9.
Just cause.
Yeah, I suppose in a way. I mean, the gameplay is very similar to the other Assassin's Creeds, pretty much the same.
However, it's totally redone. It's so much faster.
It is sort of. However,
sort of.
I do like the hand-to-hand combat. That will never get old, in my opinion.
I just love hand-to-hand combat. Brass knuckles count. No, I will not shoot.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said.
You did not mention anything about brass knuckles.
Yes, I just did. I said I like the hand-to-hand combat. I'm glad they brought it back because I thought it got really dull without it.
You use brass knuckles.
And the other thing is, I thought the moves were very cool. You can do like the quadruple takedowns.
The quadruple
and stuff. I've done those.
kills.
It's
That was such a nice touch.
yeah, I
loved
did.
it.
I did like 2 of them, and they are just ridiculous. There's a three-man knockout, and that one was pretty fun.
You can like chain up to 2, 3, and then 4. It's great. Love it.
Anyway.
So, yeah. Gave gameplay.
9.
Give it a 9. Interesting. Okay then. Replayability. The replayability is it's almost like required, if you ask of me.
Depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, it depends on what you do because, like money, a good way to do it is to like do the fight clubs and stuff. And even after you do the fight club, you can just keep doing it again and again and again, no matter like as many times as you want. And I just keep spamming those to get like the money I need to buy the equipment that I need to go do the next mission.
Aren't they supposed to have multiplayer?
No.
No, I thought they were.
I really don't think in this one they were like, no.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, they really don't have multiplayer, so that really does it. But I don't mind, I don't mind. The replayability to me was just phenomenal. I always found myself going back to certain objectives and certain missions to get money, experience points. So, gave it a 10. Surprise, surprise. What'd you give it?
I gave it an 8. Usually in the Assassin's Creed games, I don't usually replay. Once I beat it, I'll go back in and just fight and mess around. But going in and replaying it for, specific objectives and things like that, not my style.
Yeah.
So I don't usually do that. But it's still got a decent amount of replayability.
I understand that. Some people aren't like that. I understand that. Let's wrap this up now. Final scores. So for me, the final score is a 10. This game is really, really good. Way better than Unity and any other game up until like Assassin's Creed 2 or 4. I actually really liked 4. But this game actually brought the Assassin's Creed franchise back to life, I feel, and I can't wait to see where Ubisoft can go from here.
I'm going to give you guys a 3-second because we're all out of time. I give mine an 8.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Yep, so that pretty much wraps it up for here, us at Gamers Universe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mario.
We thank all our peoples.
Thank all the peoples.
And I just posted something on our Facebook page. It's
Yep,
Gamers
go check out our
Universe
Facebook
TV.
page. Go check out our
YouTube page,
channel.
Gamers Universe.
YouTube channel, Gamers Universe TV. Facebook page, Gamers Universe.
Oh,
Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. That about wraps it up here for us. I'm Troy Delo. This is Joe. See you later.
I'm going back to sleep.
I dare you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dare you to go back to sleep.
Yeah, all right.
Game on, guys.
I will.
Game on.
Nighty-night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All that stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm going to beat you up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You would like to believe so, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see, try.
Mm-hmm.